Charlie Lamb getting set for this one. One down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Lamb under it. He makes the grab, and there's two away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Machado.
Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. On the ground. Machado throws to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Bottom of the fourth, Charlie Lamb steps in, and when there are ducks in the pond, he brings them home. I mean, look at this graphic, Singy.
Yeah, Moog, he's one of the best in the league with runners in scoring position. Total gamer, produces when needed most.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach at a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throws.
Really nice swipe a second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. So now with one away and a man at second, Laureano comes up to hit. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That one misses. Ball three.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. This one in the air right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now two away. First pitch misses. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One down. Here comes X to the plate. That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Ball, that's off the plate.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Tatis on his way over. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. Rips that one to right. Lamb takes it in for the out. 1 down. Lamb digging in. Big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Fought off foul. The Guardians with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where...
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
No, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They miss a big here in Cleveland. All set to start the 9th in this one. Fernando Tatis Jr. getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball.
1 out. Runner at second. Kyle Mansarda digs in for the Guardians. So the tying run is second. High fly ball right field. Tatis has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next,
Number 13 digging in. Pressure's thick right now. Singing one well-placed swing, and we've got a brand new ball game.
Yeah, this is the moment that hitters dream about. It's time to rise to it.
That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
1 out man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Austin Hayes. 2-2. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Back here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2, Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now he breaks his bat. And there's one down. Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
So 2 down. Johnny DeLuca, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. Home run number 5 on the season. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. This one in the air, center field. Merrill gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the order. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. This one smoked on its way out of here.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
High fly ball, right field. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the 9th. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field, Lamb. Moving under it. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there.
Ha-Sung Kim digs in for the Guardians. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Fermin under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. The 0-2. In the air, right side. Takes it in for the out. Lamb locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
Ball 1.
1st and 2nd, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hit in the air out to center field. Merrill in and to his right. That is the inning. Wenzel Perez, the next up for the Padres. The 1-2. That's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Gallen was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Perez settles under it, and there's one down. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's one away. 1st and 2nd here, no outs. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Manzardo headed for the plate. The relay throw, and he's out.
Right there. He's out.
Little chopper rolls foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Mike Vassell, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rodriguez also getting ready. In there with the knees. That is strike 2. In the air to left center. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 down. Here comes the manager. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Mike Vassell.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. That one fouled off. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself out to escape a base. So 2 down. Wenzel Perez, the next to hit. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb with some solid production in the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Charlie Lamb with Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field, Lamb. Under it. That is the inning. Man at first, and now Charlie Lamb. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
On the ground to first. To second for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done. And now Max Muncy. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's out easily. 1 out, man at first. Bo Bichette up next for the A's. High fly ball, right field. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Lamb, an all-star a season ago, just 21 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. High fly ball out to center field. Varsho under it, and there's 2 down. 1 down. Bo Bichette, the next to hit. 0-2 now. In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. C.J. Rodriguez up next for the A's. In the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice stroke there. Good job.
Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Saved at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Got him swinging for the K.
Wow, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a slow roller. Bichette zips it to first. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Mullins
Inside,
up to
ball
bat
1.
next. Lays off for a ball. That one ripped but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2. Lamb locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Torkelson scores, and they lead by 2. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
0-1.
He's
that's off the
just
plate.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two on, 1 out. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out on the tag. Bichette up to the dish. The 0-1. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Digging in, Brent Rooker. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Lamb stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
In the dirt. Tag. Got it. What a throw. So 2 down. Max Muncy digs in now. Smith looking for save number 30 this season. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it. Runner at first with 2 away, and now it's Dalton Varsho. 3-2. High fly ball, right field. Lamb moving under this one, and that ends the inning. Scoreless. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Ball upstairs.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Guardians 3 and the A's nothing. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gabriel Moreno. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away now. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Bichette comes around to score, and they cut the lead to 2. Lamb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
This one in the air right field. Perkins makes a nice running catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So 2 down. Dalton Varsho up next for the A's. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch. Lamb stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Foul ball.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. The A's bullpen has some movement. Jacob Latz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Estes also getting ready. Swing and a miss at a slider.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
That's ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On the ground to short. Wilson tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Hoagland checks the runner. Throw to second into center field.
Come on, down, down, down.
And he'll make it up to third here because of the throwing error. Fought off foul. Comes up empty.
Manning really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And that is that. So a man at first. Jacob Wilson will hit next. Swing and a drive deep right field. That one carrying. Just missed it.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run.
Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. The Athletics down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a good day at the office.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Foul ball there. Lamb getting the start in right. Hitting third in the lineup, and his slugging percentage this season is right around .490. Comes up empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Man at first, nobody out. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. This one in the air, right field, and it falls. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, and he's got no chance. He's out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0-2 now. In the air, right side. Lamb on his way over. He's got it. 2 away. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Jose Fermin. Line drive, base hit down the line. And that's going to get into the corner. Throws to second. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 down. Lamb digging in, missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one, out in front that time. On the ground, right side, loves it on the dive, to his knee, the throw, safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Right through there for a strike. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Anthony Santander knocks one out. 3rd home run of the season, and they boost their lead.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Lamb digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
This one popped up right side. Rodriguez under it, and there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb in position. Takes it in for the out.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Lamb digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Up next,
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Jordan checks the runner, and they
Got him. That's an out.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. The Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb with some solid production in the win.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Charlie Lamb getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? One down. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Oh, that's inside.
Second inning here, no score.
Let's go, Big Red.
Swing and a miss. The bat goes flying.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Let's go, Big Red.
Good job to fight that one off. Out towards right center field. Corona on his way over. And there's two away. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 0-2. Base knock center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Inside.
Yep,
and
I got him. Take your
and
base.
now the bases are loaded. Here's Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball
Perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Ground ball could be 2. He comes home with it. Relay to first, double play. 5-2-3, and they cut down the run.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, top half of inning number 4. And now it's even up.
Outside, that's a ball.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. On the ground,
foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second, and they trail by 1. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
And there's 1 down. Lamb stepping in, 1 door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Very high with that one. Ball 1. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the go. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now, just a nice job.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Mason Fluhart.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball.
Moved to second, and he's back in on a dive. Laureano Swings through it for strike one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on the move. Pitch misses.
Slide.
Throw to third, and he's out. Lamb stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Tied at 4. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2.
All 1.
Inside, almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the tying run is on base. Laureano comes up to hit. This is again 5 in a row.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. The Jays down to their final strike. There's a swing and a drive. Laureano going back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous.
Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. 2 on, 2 outs. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. And that is the ball game. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win. Had 3 hits and 2 runs batted in.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Digging in, Jeremy Pena. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Takes it in for the out. Bivey with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And that one ripped to left. Pinango takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, number 75. Line drive, base hit right field. And a good start to the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. And that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Lamb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here's a 1-2. This one in the air right field, and there's one down. Lamb steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Rogers Center. Well, we go bottom 6.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
Lamb under it, takes it in for the out. Brayden Taylor next up for the Blue Jays. 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. 2 down. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Blake Mitchell. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Lamb steps in now. Tying run in scoring position. Big chance to even things up or take the lead, Singy.
Yeah, he's just got to stay patient and hunt something he can handle. Could swing the momentum in a heartbeat.
So the tying run at second. And he swings through that one.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough.
Got him looking. And the Guardians with 1. First and second. 2 outs. Ramon Laureano digs in for the Guardians. This could end it. Now a pop-up on the infield. Pena. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
So to a 4-2 scoreless game. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Sliced hard but foul. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure.
And that one gets away at the plate. But all the runners hold. Two on, 2 outs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge. Now it's Dominic Smith. 2 down, nobody on. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. To the warning track, makes the catch. Here's the center fielder. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. 2 down. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Out to short. They get the force, and that will end the inning. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lamb goes after that one for strike 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Throws to second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base.
He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. And now, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger.
Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down. Ha-Sung Kim digs in for the Guardians. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Chopped left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Charlie Lamb is on it. So 2 down. And next up for the Royals, Addison Barger.
Let's go, Zach.
In the air, right field, Lamb on the move. And that is that. 1 down. And here is Charlie Lamb. Sliced hard but foul. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. And a swing and a miss. No score here in the second. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin.
And that's the 3rd out. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Go ahead run on base. Luis Arias now at the plate. Man at second. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Applies the tag and they get 2. Man at first, 1 away. Lamb, a former Gold Glove winner, just 21 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a 1-2. Stays alive. One and 2 here.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, could be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. And that's 2. Luis Arias stands in. Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball right field. Lamb under it. And a couple of quick outs. Lamb blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Alejandro Kirk steps in for the Royals. 2-2. Ripped to right. And there's 2 down. 1 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Sit down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Lamb thought that one missed. So 2 down. Luis Arias will hit next. The Royals down to their final strike. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. The 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Bazzana. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians use two pitchers to combine for the shutout. Lamb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Luis Garcia. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it. And that is that. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Charlie Lamb.
Lamb, an all-star a season ago, just 21 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Here's the 0-2. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws to second. Safe. He beats it. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out. One down. Otto Lopez steps in for the Royals. High fly ball, right field. Lamb going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Addison Barger steps in for the Royals. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He sends it out of here. His 23rd of the year. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Line drive, and it's just foul. That was close.
That's
this is
a
a
ball.
situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Batter challenges in a very big spot. And that's a little bit high. Now 2-2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That's out.
Second and third, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well,
last
that's
couple of
down.
pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That clips the corner. That one
That's a
off
ball.
the mark. Ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 3-run homer, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Out towards right center field. Doyle on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. The tying run at the plate. Out to short, Kim. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take the first 2 games of this series. Lamb did a good job in the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Second inning set to go. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Luis Garcia. In the air, right field. And there's 1 away. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. So the Royals batting order turns over. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. That one out to right. Takes it in for the out. Here in Cleveland. So here's the Royals DH, Luis Garcia. And base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lamb, an all-star a season ago, just 21 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. This one high in the air to left center. Doyle on the move, and the inning is over. On the ground, right side. Arise steps on the bag, and he's out. So 2 down. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Luis Garcia. Fly ball to right. And that'll do it. Nothing doing. 1 down. Winning run on at first. Lamb now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to. As far as
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's.
The throw in. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. Now here is Michael Garcia. The 2-1. And a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Lamb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That misses. Ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Doyle settles under it. And there's 2 down. First and second, 2 outs. Travis Bazzano digs in for the Guardians. High fly ball, right field. Barger under it. And that'll do it. The Royals salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Charlie Lamb with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. The 0-1. In the air, right field, Lamb settles underneath it, and there's 1 down. Two outs, runner at first. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Out towards right center field, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And now the shortstop, High fly ball right field. Lamb in position. 2 away now. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. The throw in. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Nope, ball.
Second and third, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. There's a strike.
Ha!
And that skips into dirt. Three-two now.
That's a ball.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Huge strikeout there. Stepping up for the Guardians. Travis Bazzana walked his first time.
Tried
That's
to
the ball.
backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that ends the inning. And now Deshaun Kersey Jr. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Into the dive, and he got it.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swinging.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
No, that's inside.
And there's a base hit to left. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Swing, and he popped it up. Rowley under it. Brings it in. And that is the inning. In now is the Mariners DH, Cole Young. Man at second. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. To third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Lamb stepping in now. It's clutch time, Singy. Go-ahead run sitting out there begging to be driven in.
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done, but he's just got to lock in and trust the process. One clean swing could change this ball game.
On the ground to first.
Oh, get there, get there, get there.
He'll do it himself, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman. The M's down to their final strike. And that'll do it. The Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb with some solid production in the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Back now at Progressive Field. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. In the air, right field. And there's one down. One down. Next to hit, Charlie Lamb. In the air to left center. Rodriguez gets under it. And there's two away. Lamb, an all-star a season ago, just 21 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. In the air, right side, and there are two down. So two down, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. High fly ball, right field, Lamb under it. And that is that. All set for the top of the sixth. And stepping in for the Mariners, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Lamb digging in now. He has his work cut out for him facing this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's got to extend the at-bat, change the pace, whatever it takes to help this lineup right now.
This one in the air. Naylor. And that is that. One down. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1-2 here. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In the air, right field, and that is that. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings through that high fastball. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And here's Josh Naylor. This could end it. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard.
And now it's Josh Naylor. On the ground. It's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout.
Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. The Mariners down to their final strike. And that's a strikeout looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Lamb had a game to forget.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
One down. Here's Acuna. Now the 0-1. That one hit to right. And there are 2 outs. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So Regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
Got him swinging. 2 down. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And stepping in for the Mariners, number 85. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. 1 down. Deshaun Kersey Jr. up next for the Mariners. High fly ball right field. Lamb under it. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the big time power threat, Cal Raleigh. In the air, right field, Lamb. Should have this one, and that'll do it. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 0-1. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Double play.
No!
What a twin killing. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. Now it's the Mariners DH, Cole Young. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the Seattle order. There's Ryan McMahon now. In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Mariners. Up the middle.
Find it.
And he beats it. He's safe.
safe.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Runner on the go. Pitches high. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
The 2 is in for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Nope. Ball.
And the count 1-2. So the tying run at second. He goes down looking. Back here in Cleveland, we're at the top of the 8th. Josh Naylor getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. And even with his... Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. The Guardians finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd. Lamb had an unremarkable game in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Charlie Lamb. In the air, right field. One down. Leading off, Stephen Kwan. That's towards center. Lamb moving under this one. One away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Charlie Lamb. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Smith is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, most of the fans come to watch this All-Star game to see the talent that's just oozing from dugout to dugout. But for the players, it adds to the experience and the memory of being here. Nice job by the American League to win this All-Star game.
Charlie Lamb with a remarkable season. First and second, 2 outs. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. 8th in RBIs in the American League right now. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. This is Bryce Terang. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And gone! So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach,
they get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
if I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Late swing fouled off. The Guardians trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss, 2 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Lamb takes it in for the out. 2 down. Lamb, a former Gold Glove winner, just 21 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Foul ball. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. High fly ball, right field. Chorio on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Yainer Diaz up now for the Brewers. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. That is the inning. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Lamb, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
That's a ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Buxton on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So 2 down. Alec Burleson up now for the Brewers. 1 strike away. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that'll do it. The Guardians have won 4 in a row. Lamb with a less than great game in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. He swings and fouls one off. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Alec Burleson now at the plate. This one in the air right field. And a couple of quick outs. That one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags at second.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Lamb now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. This one in the air center field. Buxton on his way over, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland is the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
On the ground, Ortiz over to Turang. What a double play that was. Inning over. And now it's Christian Yelich. Payoff pitch. That's a hit. Two outs, runner at first. Here's Byron Buxton. Smith is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll do it. The Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
This is Bryce Turang. In the air, right field, Lamb. Under it, brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And it goes just foul. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. And now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Paddock getting his 20th start of the year. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball 2.
Next one misses, and now it's 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
This one in the air, center field. And makes the grab. And there's one away. So runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Christian Yelich. Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Lamb on the move to the alley. And that is that. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Now fly ball to right center. Lamb gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Lamb with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. The 0-2.
That's the ball. Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a real...
Here's the throw. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Now, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. Back to the top of the order now. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Lamb going back on this one. And that's the inning. 3 up. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. This one looks like trouble. Lead runner around second. The relay throw. And he's out on the tag. So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson Chorio will hit next. The Brewers down to their final strike. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians make it 6 straight victories. Lamb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
One out, runner at second. Addison Barger steps in for the Royals. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Here comes Witt around third. The relay, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play, and it's 1-0. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0. Cameron goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him looking, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 4th, Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Swing and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
To third. And he's got no chance. He's out. 2 on 2 outs. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. In the air, right field, Lamb under it. Takes it in for the out. First and second, 1 out. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A 3-run dinger. And they add on. It's 8-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two on, 1 out. In the air, left field. That's a base hit. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Messick is just 1 strike away. Ground ball right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
So 2 down, and now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Nope, outside.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Jackknifes out of the way. This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it. And that is that. In the air to left center. And there's one away. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that'll do it. 1 down. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The 0-1. In the air, right field. And that is that. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 in this one. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Baden makes a nice running catch. So 2 down. Brett Beatty steps in for the Royals. The 1-2. That to right. That is the inning. Nothing. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Feeds to second, out there. And it's a double play to end the ball game. Lamb had a game to forget.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Great job.
With 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. Rudder takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. And there's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Robles makes a nice grab at a full. So runner at second, 2 down. Alejandro Kirk steps in for the Royals. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now it's Luis Garcia. 2 on, 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 3-2. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And a man aboard.
That way to find a sweet spot right there. I had to.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Nope. That's inside.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That
Ball
one
that
misses. And now 3-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And ball four, 2 aboard.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Emmanuel Telshaw digs in. Rodriguez checks the runner.
Hey.
And he dives back in safely. Swings through that one for strike one. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Brings it in. Runner tags it second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. One out man at first. And now Alejandro Kirk. Here's the 0-2. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. That one out to right. Lamb gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tags it second. The throw in. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
That one ripped left field. Marsh moving back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Guardians go down 1-2-3. One gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. The 1-2. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. Homer number 25 on the year, Charlie Lamb. Now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. 2 outs, runner at first. Cedric Mullins digs in for the Guardians. The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Kirk settles under this one. And that'll do it. The Royals get back in the win column as they take game 3 of the series. Lamb had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
So digging in, Charlie Lamb. 2 for 4 in the game last night. Swing and a miss. Going around. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. On the ground, right side. Quickly to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
To first, 2 down. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Swinging the bat well in the series, 5 for 12 so far. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Man at first, 1 away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball in.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a 1-2 again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get...
Nice grab. There's one. The tag, and they got him. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw cut off to third. And he's out easily. But 1 run is in to score. Brenton Doyle steps in for the Royals. The tying run at the plate. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Charlie Lamb will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Doyle has a beat on it, and there's 2 down. So 2 down, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Michael Garcia. On the ground, and that chance handled. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Lamb had a good day at the office.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Charlie Lamb is on a tear. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Charlie Lamb.
Lamb, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Comes up empty.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Go ahead run on base. Javier Sanoja stepping in for the Rangers. And a base hit on the line. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Come on, Dick.
This one in the air right field. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away.
That's high. That's the ball.
Down the line for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The 1-0. There's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone.
No,
middle
that's out.
away.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Man at second. Swing a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Now it's the right fielder, Henry Volte. Here's a 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. All over. Javier Sanoja, the next to hit. In the air, right field, Lamb. Gets there, he's under it, brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner from third in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now. Lamb stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Quick move to first.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Ball misses.
Outside. That's the ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that kick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
This one in the air, center field. Carter on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to the plate, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here's Ramon Laureano, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that is out of play. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. That one misses. And that's ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Curvelo, the closer, is getting loose. McGee getting loose as well. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The Rangers trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two now. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Javier Sanoja stepping in for the Rangers. And that's a base hit. In to score from third. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The Rangers trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. High fly ball right field. Bolte drops steps, heads back on it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb with a nice showing despite the loss.
Well, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Charlie Lamb digs in now. And that one hammered way back there. Going gone. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add on. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Now it's the DH, Javier Sanoja. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Man at first, 1 away. In the air, left field. Langford turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So runner at second, 2 down. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Lined into right. And that's the 3rd out. No outs, runners at first and second. Tap foul at the plate. And that one ripped into right. Into the dive, and he got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
Back here in Cleveland, For the top of the 8th, Josh Smith now at the plate. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Charlie Lamb. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Slinging it to first in time. And now the DH, Javier Sanoja. High fly ball, right field. And there's one away. So next to hit for Texas, Aaron Jefferson. On the ground, dive, and he's got it. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Nice dive and stop right there. Gets the out. Great reaction.
So runner at second, 2 down. Daniel Schneemann stepping in for the Rangers. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. The Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one.
Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. Went deep in the ball game last night. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Good at that, though. Good job. Good job. Back.
Now quick throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Here goes the runner. Pitches low.
Nope, ball.
Throws, save. That's a stolen base. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the inning. And next is the designated hitter, Javier Sanoja. Hit in the air, right field. Lamb on his way in. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Lamb steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. Gets it to first. That is the inning. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
The first baseman, Anthony.
Fastball for a strike. Activity in the Rangers bullpen. Jose Corniel, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Otanez getting cranked up as well. Runner breaks for third. Cut on on and miss. Throws, gets past him. He'll score, and it's 1-0. 1 out, runner at second. Connor Wong will hit next. The tying run at the plate. In the air, right field. Lamb moving under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Daniel Schneemann stepping in for the Rangers. The 0-1. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. That one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Carter under it. Out. Number 2. So 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Henry Bolte. 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. The Guardians with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb with some solid production in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it, and there's 2 down. Now batting Jarren Duran. The 1-2. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Line drive. Fair ball. Manzardo around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Fastball for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air, left side. Durant moving under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. The relay throw. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. That one a little bit high. And that is ball one.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it meant.
Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. First pitch swinging.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Teal got him just barely. 2 away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. His 17th of the year. Back here in Cleveland, set for the last half of the 7th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. High fly ball, right field. Nootbaar settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Man at second. In the air, right field. Lamb settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. Lars Nootbaar steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the lefty with the 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles under this one. And that is that. So and now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. Into center. Stowers on the move. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 away. Man at first. Jeremy Pena digs in now. The 2-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Laureano comes up to hit. The Guardians down to their final strike. Tapped softly on the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swings through that one. Eflin with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Nope, that's low.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Ball.
Second inning here, no score. Eflin, more than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent. Young tosses to first, and there's 2 away. Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And that's a base hit, and a good start to the inning.
the outfield.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike.
Down, slide.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Tosses to first. A heck of a play from his knees. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 away. Here's Ramon Laureano. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip.
Ball, slow.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at third, 2 away. And that is downstairs. 3-2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. 2 down, nobody on. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Back now at Progressive Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Lars Nootbaar steps to the plate for the White Sox. Lamb under it. And there's 1 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Come on, Charlie.
Here comes the 0-1. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. So bases all loaded up. Jeremy Pena digs in for the Guardians. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
No, that's foul.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Base hit right field. 1 run across. Here comes the throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're up by 3. Prelander Baroa gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ethan Roberts getting ready to go. Leisure also throwing. In the air, right field. Nootbaar drops steps, heads back on it. And makes the grab. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 5-1. So 2 down. Xavier Edwards steps to the plate for the White Sox. The White Sox down to their final strike. Pop dump.
Take it. Take it.
And that'll do it. The Guardians even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb played pretty well in this win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Ball 1, no strikes. Lamb, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Come on, Charlie.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's a ball.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. Grounds 1 to short. Montgomery over to first. 2 away now. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Lars Nootbaar steps to the plate for the White Sox. High fly ball, right field. He's got it. 1 away. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. His 22nd homer of the year. And there's a foul ball. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Oh, 1 now. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one ripped. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Throws to second. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's the White Sox DH, Kerry Carpenter. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Looking to get the tying run on base.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that one upstairs. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really.
He makes the grab, and that is that. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Nootbaar takes it in for the out. 2 down. So a man at first. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Baroa is just 1 strike away. Hit on the ground to short. And that is the ball game. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Charlie Lamb getting first and second, 2 outs. Lamb digs in now.
That's the ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. And foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. In the air, left field. Harris settles underneath it, and that is that. 1 out, runner at second. Here's Pete Alonso. Man at second. High fly ball, right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Line and a base hit into right. Here comes the runner. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. We're tied at 1. Man at first, 1 away. That one fouled off. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, just 21 years old. And he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. Throw cut off to third. And he's out easily. But a run does come in to score. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. On the ground to third, Hernandez. They get the force. Third out. So 2 down. Now here is Charlie Lamb. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Hey, that ball was hard. Good job. Screwed up.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. Oh, he jumped the gun for second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Milt Peterson will hit next. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb really stood out in this win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Charlie Lamb, the next to hit.
Charlie Lamb.
He swings and fouls one off. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Ball.
Manzardo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Leading off, Milt Peterson. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Tim Tawa. The 0-1. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Next to hit, Darryl Hernandez. 2 on, 2 outs. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. He's got it. And the inning is over. Back here in Houston, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That's to third.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. First and second, 1 out. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. High fly ball, right field. And there are 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. Here's Alonso with a swing and a blast. Deep right field. That's back. On his toes. Pulls it back over the wall. 2 outs. Runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Smith is just 1 strike away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove.
Hey,
he makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely. So next up for Houston, Tim Tawa. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw.
Hey.
He beats it out, and it's first and second on the infield sink. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. So next up for Houston, Luis Pulido. The Astros down to their final strike. Swing and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing at the bat, nice win for the team.
Top of the second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Peterson takes it in for the out. 2 away now. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, J.P. Crawford. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman.
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith.
The right fielder, Cam Smith.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field, Lamb. Moving under this one. One away. Man at first, one away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 23rd of the year, and they add on. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Ball. Walter, 32 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
Outside, ball.
And a 2-2. That one missing inside. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First and second, one out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Darrell Hernandez up next for the Astros. Here's your 1. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. That is the inning. So 2 down, and next to hit for Houston, Dustin Harris. No question about this one. It's out of here. His second of the year, and they inch closer. Tim Tawa getting ready to hit. The Stros down to their final strike. Popped up. Ramirez. And that'll do it. The Guardians win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb had a good day at the office. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Charlie Lamb. Up. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Swings and misses. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In the air to left center. Stowers on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out. Number 2. Back at right field as we go to the last of the third. Josh Young steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one is hammered right field, carrying well, and that one is off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys work so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Lamb in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Pitch kicks away. And the runner stays where he is. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. Back here on the south side, ready to go, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
And you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One down. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's ripped into the outfield. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This one in the air right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. The White Sox leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Lamb steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and
so 2 down. Kyle Teal will hit next. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb with a less than great game in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Right now 9th in the AL in RBIs. And a swing and a miss there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
The 0-2.
Oh.
Got him swinging for the K. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Xavier Edwards steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. 2 down. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down. Josh Young steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. We played. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Out towards right center field, and there's one down. We go to the 9th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-1.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So up next, Kyle Teal. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win. Only one hit, a home run.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Lamb with a homer in his last game. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
At the plate, Kyle Stowers.
Number 28, Kyle
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Lamb giving chase. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Well, that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Runner at second, 2 down. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Man at second.
Oh. Casey's on bat. Whoa.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out and a runner at second. On the ground to the left. Montgomery. Throw to first in time. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
0-2 now. Liner stays at first. To second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. 2 outs. Runner on first. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Stowers. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. 13-8 is our score. And he'll pull him to third with an RBI triple. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 16-8. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the ditch right now.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
And up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. 1 out. Runner at second. Lars Nootbaar steps to the plate for the White Sox. Man at second. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit.
Kerry Carpenter steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Estrada is just one strike away. Rolled over to third. Whips it to first on the run. And that is the ball game. Lamb really stood out in this win. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now the right fielder.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Back here at Busch Stadium. New inning getting started.
Got off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Wisniewski in his 7th season, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. And now it's Ivan Herrera. 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another.
Here's the left fielder, Braden Montgomery. 0-2 now. In the air, right field. He makes the grab, tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Up next for the Cardinals, the 7th.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. Strike 2. Inside, almost got him. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Redbirds up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
So 2 down, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Schumann. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning. So digging in, Thomas Sajazi. In the air, right field. That is the inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. 2 down, nobody on. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. This could end it. On the ground to third. Throw to first.
He's out.
And the Cardinals take the series opener here at home. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
So up next, Charlie Lamb.
Charlie Lamb.
Outside with a breaking ball. This one in the air, center field. Scott moving under this one. And that's the third out. On to extra innings. Charlie Lamb at the dish. Top 5 in RBIs, and he's not slowing down, Siggy. Basically part of the grounds crew the way he clears the bases.
No,
Yeah, he's got that clutch gene, and apparently it comes with a very generous RBI bonus.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Run around the move. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
Throw bounces.
He's in there.
And
He's
he's
safe.
in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Yeah,
Ball,
Siggy,
that
he
pitch was
doesn't
up.
just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total.
Ball,
And
that's
there's the ball.
inside.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Late with the swing there. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Hey.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
That's a strike.
Two.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it gets by him. Round second, digging for third.
Get down,
The
slide,
relay
slide.
throw. The tag, and he's out trying for three. So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Now it's the right fielder. This one popped up. Kim under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Ripped to right. And there's 2 away. 1 down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Lamb, multi-time All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. That one is hammered right field. And in one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
There's the strike. Second inning here, no score. And it stays fair. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. 2 on, 2 outs. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one. Next one just misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 2 down. Here's the rookie right fielder. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. This one looks like trouble. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Man at second. Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. Swing and a drive deep right field. And that is foul. Got him. Now 2 out.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Maximo Acosta. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Lamb at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
There goes the runner, and that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, number 0. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
1 down. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that puts the tying run on base. Lamb stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning as they squander. First and second, 1 out. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. 2 on, 1 out. That one hit to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Rhys Hoskins getting ready to hit. 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. The Guardians win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb with a forgettable showing in this one. Had 1 hit against 3 strikeouts in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.